sweetest of love.
Hey everyone! So I have a super special video for you today. Today we're going to be paying a little bit of attention to Mario for being such a good boy, and we're going to spoil him. So initially when I was thinking about what I was going to do for him in this video, I was like, I'll give him a bath and give him a spa day, and I'll trim his hooves and give him the whole treatment. And then when I was thinking about it, I was like, I don't know how much he would actually like enjoy those things. So what we're gonna do instead is we're gonna do a bunch of treats, like a treat buffet, because generally with my goats, I don't give them a lot of treats. I typically just stick with hay and grain and minerals, of course. But he's gonna get a bunch of treats today. And then what we're also gonna do is put up a scratching post for him, since the girls have one, but he doesn't have one. Why? That's wrong. He needs a scratching post. So we're gonna do that. And then I'm gonna give him a lot of back scratches because those are his favorite. Finally, I'm gonna give him a mineral block, which he has loose minerals available at all times, just like the girls do. The difference is I don't really see him going for them like the girls do. The girls are constantly eating their minerals, and he's like, not really feeling them. So I'm gonna try a salt block. It's a buck block, and it's berry flavored. So I'm hoping that he takes to that, because he really does need his minerals. There he is. He's just chilling. So what you can clearly see is one of the reasons why he needs an appreciation day. And it's because he is an extremely easy keeper. I'm going to do a voiceover for this portion of the video because it was extremely windy and the audio got a little messed up. But basically what I'm saying is that I kind of had an idea that he was going to be an easy keeper from his previous owner. But one variable that I didn't know if he was going to be okay with was if he was going to require a buddy. Goats are herd animals, and they really like to be at least in pairs. Now, he does share a fence line with the girls, so at all times he can see them or hear them, but I really didn't know if he was going to require an actual buddy like in his pen or not. And either way was honestly fine, but the thing about having a wether is it is another mouth to feed, okay? And it's another 4 hoofs I gotta trim every month. So if I had to pick between the two, obviously I would choose that he be okay without a wether. And lo and behold, he was. He is such a good boy, and that is the first thing that I just really super duper appreciate about him. As I am pointing out now, he also hasn't destroyed the tree in his pen, which that is his shade tree, and it's a nice little cedar tree. And I think normally bucks would do a lot of damage to a tree, but he has seemingly left it alone, which I also really appreciate. One of the problems that comes along with breeding dairy goats is you really have to be in tune to the signs of when your does are in heat so that you can have these planned breedings happen and know exactly when they're going to give birth. And it can be very, very difficult to know exactly the day that they go into heat. So that's another way that Mario is super helpful, is Mario lets me know. He starts acting all crazy, and it's very obvious when they're in heat. So that's another thing that I super duper appreciate, is he kind of takes the guessing game out of breeding. And he also is a big gentleman about it. So far I've bred one doe to him on the property. I bred Lemon to him a couple months ago, and he was such a nice boy, and the whole process was super easy, and he couldn't have been a nicer guy. I'm very excited. I got 3 things. I got like these goat-specific treats from the Tractor Supply, and then someone suggested I get animal crackers, like these kind. So that's what I did. And then somebody suggested giving him Fig Newtons, which I would love to give him Fig Newtons, but the thing is I am currently on a diet, and I can't give him a whole package of Fig Newtons because that would probably upset his rumen. I don't want to do that. I'm literally scared to do that. So I'm gonna give him a fig that I just pulled off of a tree and see how I like it. Alright. Yummy! These are so good! We're so appreciative of you. And you know what else Mario has is he has really nice hooves. He has really easy to trim hoofs, and he's good on the milking stand, and he just does all these things that he really genuinely doesn't have to do. He doesn't have to be a good boy. He doesn't have to let me walk him around like a dog. He doesn't have to do that, but he does. And I just want him to know that I really appreciate that. My plans for Mario are to genuinely show him, because I just think he's that nice. I would love to spend a couple hours in a car with him and just have a little bit of Mario and me time. Here's the fig. We got some pretty big figs this year. Nice and juicy. Let's see if he wants it. It's alright if he doesn't, because I already gave him some nummy stuff. You can think about it. No, you just want the... It's okay. You know, I just really appreciate you. You are loved. You are loved. Is that too much treats? These are goat-specific treats, so I'm not going too crazy here. You like it here? You happy? He came from a really good farm, and you know, I know he was loved there too. I just want him to know that he's also loved here and he's safe. That's it. Unless you want the fig. I love you. So that's it for today's video, guys. And this was a great little fun thing to do. And I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. And I'll see you later.